Morgan and Destiny's 11th date, the Zeppelin Zoo. 'Twas a shiny bright earth spin, and the upover was a sheeny Baltic blue fest. High up top the big smoke, the Zeppelin Zoo wished through the geogas. It was a balloonic arc, a sky safari. And extra factly on this specificated earth spin, it was the date place for our man Morgan M. Morganson and his love buddy Destiny. The passion pair love strolled through the animalium paw-tangled. Their sea globes met flit tweets bar-locked, fit beasts tanked and primates prisonized. Destiny superlated the snuffalunks, lollified the long necks, and rapturized the black-masked rare bears as they bamboozled. Bag hidden in Destiny's paw pouch, Madame Bolifer, Destiny's pamper-fied purr pet, sea-peeped over bag, then re-snuggled backwards, disimpressed. The love buddies approximated themselves to Rare Bear's treat buggy, and there, costumated as a monochromic rare bear, stood the food penguin, lemon-faced as ever. The duo partook in a pair of pink fluff pops. Destiny masticated her sugar stick sassafragously, leaving Morgan haberdashed. So horrified was he that he was blinkified to the slinkish arrivement of Lionel, Destiny's pre-now love buddy and a cognified smarmerific authoriator. Morgan spit-swallowed at the sight of this real-lite, this masculate heart-stealer. Oh, he was a braceful and bashless califrike, this one. Morgan was shock-shook out of his glaze by a yank from a flabbergastic Destiny. Madame Bolifer had disapparated, fleed the refugeous innards of Destiny's paw pouch, and gone cadabout. Oh, tragedious wrong hap! What uber humalian, what alpha knight will re-facilitate my flituous fluff friend? The beast-ashed suitors, locked squintish sea globes, dual-bound. The competing califrags seeked up and downish for the cutish cat critter. Lionel dove and dashed, while Morgan creeped and purr-called, but compared to his purr-pet was no place to be sea-globed. Luck lacking, Morgan slopped downbeat onto a long tree person holder, aside the food penguin, who so happened to be on his work gap. The gent was chopping a speary e-stick, a mouse cub kebab of impaled field furries, their pink eyes scare-struck, their ringlet tail strings rigor-mortized. Morgan hammocked his top bulb in his person paws and let a long stream of air out of his face hole. I see your purtuous purr-pet has embodied the purr-beast, benefacted the food penguin, a tail string twinkling betwixt his citrus lips. Sure as earth spins, there in the big maned purr-beast's bar box was Madame Bolifer, cutish snuggled under the purr-beast's sonoma paw and jubified to the max. As Morgan fastly vicinitated himself to the bar box for his fluff green feet, Lionel apparated, duel ready. Bashless, the mouse shooter uprolled his arm coverers and brawl begged, "Deparadise my poor pet!" A digger dinged, and the leisure spot hence came a duelish pain pit. The fat Gallix bat slapped, tongue drove, and flea chick, slam-bammed, limb cranked, and flank yanked, pride-locked in their dueling dance. Out-muscled, Morgan was fastly grounded. The opportunist Lionel backstepped, primed for a grand slam. Same time, the gayshly pro-Morgan food panda fast flung his yutch stick into Lionel's pain path. Mid-murderous lurch, Lionel silly slipped on the booty trap, sending the mouse morsels sky-gliding into the purr-beast's bar box. Lionel yeeked, girlish as he up-footed, then down-slammed. Gobblebirds tweeted circlish round Lionel's dazed head front. Morgan uprighted himself, pummel-puffed. He fast glance spied that the big-maned jungle giant was now diversely nomming the catapult's huge treat. The purr-pet was guardless. Morgan chest-puffed and peril-paired himself. Destiny lash-flapped butterflated as her true alpha knight shimmied the bar box. Our day-saver slinked into the danger den and pad-soft, toe-stepped backwards. He paw-scooped Madame Bolifer into his top limbs and fastly exit-aimed. Still ground-bound, that dastardly dipstick Lionel cat-called, diverting the jungle beast from his heat bait and vectorizing his feline sea globes to our man Morgan. Morgan fast-footed seaports, supernormal speedish, the ground purr monster, yappish at his leg ends. Destiny masked her sea globes with a person paw, who untangled his spectires, and in all feet of wildness, Morgan spring-pulted somersaultish and down-dropped to the safe and sound, with Madame Bolifer tight-locked under limb. Destiny quickish snuggled her freed fluff friend, then angled bandy-eyed Morganwards, inflation and full heart of lust. Lionel, diminuted and ungruntled, his alpha state debunked, slinked into the no place, self-saying some jibberjack about an after-now avengement. Madame Bolivar frisbeed an info square to the blood-trolling jungle giant. The normal kitten lip-lifted, jubilated to have acquainted this new pal. Destiny snuggled broke suddenish and touched her bottom lip with her top hump. Morgan and Morganson, you are my solo love buddy, my butterflated man pet, my testosteronic alpha knight. Morgan pignified his linguistic love pouring, then full-faced lip-locked his love buddy. Morgan shot a solo sea globe at the pan-dressed probe hair person. The food bringer lip-lifted, recapitated his rare bear tree head cover, and disapparated, leaving the love-joined duo to consummate their recoupling. And as the great ballooning arc wished up over the skies of suburban Celisage, little did they comprehend that this enormous blimp contained not only a plethora of rare pets, but also a duet of the most felicitous persons in the full globe in finner space, Morgan M. Morganson and his destiny. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that's the end of our show. Alright. That's one way to react, that's fine. Alright, how about a round of applause for the show?